Welcome to Medical Terminology. In this lesson, we'll begin Lesson 1 by learning what medical terminology is, why it's important, and how medical words are built. These skills will help you understand thousands of healthcare terms. Medical terminology is a specialized language used by healthcare professionals. It allows doctors, nurses, EMTs, and other providers to communicate clearly and accurately. Most medical terms come from Greek and Latin. Learning medical terminology helps reduce errors, improves communication, and makes it easier to understand medical records. If you plan to work in healthcare, this language is essential. Most medical terms are made of word parts. These include word root, which gives the main meaning, a prefix at the beginning, and a suffix at the end. Understanding these parts allows you to break down unfamiliar terms. Word roots form the foundation of medical terms and usually refer to a body part or system. For example, cardi means heart, gastra means stomach, and neur means nerve. Practice pronouncing these correctly to build a strong foundation in medical terminology. Prefixes appear at the beginning of a word and modify the meaning of the root. For example, pre means before, sub means under, and hyper means excessive. Suffixes appear at the end of a medical term and often describe a condition, disease, or procedure. For example, itis means inflammation, ectomy means removal, and ology means study of. A combining vowel, usually the letter O, connects word parts to make pronunciation easier. For example, cardiology means the study of the heart. A combining form is a word root plus a combining vowel. Examples include osteo for bone and arthro for joint. When building medical terms, the suffix is added first, then the root, and finally the prefix. Combining vowels are used when necessary, and not all words contain all three parts. Let's break down gastroenteritis. Gastro means stomach, enter means intestine, and itis means inflammation. Together, the word means inflammation of the stomach and intestines. Many medical terms have special plural forms. For example, vertebra becomes vertebrae, diagnoses becomes diagnoses, and bacterium becomes bacteria. Pronouncing medical terms becomes easier when you break words into parts and say them slowly. Most words are stressed on the second to last syllable. Abbreviations are shortened forms of medical terms commonly used in healthcare documentation. Examples include BP for blood pressure and HR for heart rate. Because abbreviations can be misread, some are unsafe and should not be used. Clear communication is critical in healthcare. Many medical terms are used in everyday life, such as diagnosis, antibiotic, and physical therapy. To master medical terminology, focus on learning word parts, using flashcards, and practicing regularly. Saying terms out loud helps with pronunciation. In this lesson, we learned that medical terminology is a universal language built from prefixes, roots, and suffixes. Knowing these parts helps you understand unfamiliar words. Take a moment to review what you've learned by answering these questions before moving on. Pause the video and match the vocabulary. Let's check your answers. Number 1, cardi means heart. Number 2, gastri means stomach. Number 3, neur means nerve. Number 4, the suffix itis means inflammation. And number 5, the prefix hyper means excessive. Pause to answer the questions. Now let's review Part B. The study of the heart is cardiology. Inflammation of the stomach is gastritis. Removal of a nerve is neurectomy. Pause the video and answer Part C. For Part C, let's break these terms down. Subcutaneous breaks into the prefix sub, meaning under, the root cutane, meaning skin, and the suffix ous, meaning pertaining to. Neurology breaks into the root neur, meaning nerve, and the suffix ology, meaning study of. Pause the video and answer these questions before moving on. Number 1 is B, to communicate clearly in healthcare. Number 2 is C, word root. Pause to answer these questions. Number 3 is D, inflammation. 4 is D, O and 5 is B, gastroenteritis. Pause to answer the questions. 6 is specialized language used in healthcare, and 7 is prefix, word root, and suffix. Again, here are the answers to 1 through 7. 1 is B, 2 is C, 3 is D, 4 is D, 5 is B. 6 is specialized language used in healthcare, and 7 is prefix, word root, and suffix. The next lesson will be body structure and organization, and anatomical position and directions. Like and subscribe for more Foundations of Health Science videos.